Hi, so today I just wanted to talk about the changes that I will be making to our homeschool when we start again in September. I changed a lot last year as well, and I thought I'd be sticking to that change that I'd made, but it turns out that that's not going to happen. The curriculum that I bought last year, I was actually quite happy with at the time, but only briefly. But after a while there were many things about it that really annoyed me, and I just couldn't use it for the older ones at all. They tried it for a bit, but it just wasn't good enough for them. And I kept on going with it with my younger ones, but for my 9-year-old, I mean, we could get the work done so quickly in that. Some days we could get all of it done in half an hour. So I just didn't feel like he was learning anything from that. So what happened was, last year I got a bit of postnatal depression and I panicked, and I thought there was no way I was going to be able to plan all the lessons for all the children. And I'd heard about that you can buy all-inclusive homeschool curriculums, and I thought that sounded like an excellent idea. And they have the daily lessons all planned out for you. So I just thought, how wonderful would that be? That would make my life so much easier. And I spent months and months and months researching which would be the best curriculum for us, and I thought I'd found the right one. But actually I should have spent that time continuing to plan my lessons as I had done previously. But like I said, I got a touch of postnatal depression. I'd never had it before, and I panicked. I panicked because I didn't have any experience with it before, and I didn't know if it was going to get loads worse and then I wouldn't be able to cope. It wasn't that I wasn't coping, it was that I was panicking that I wasn't going to cope. And looking back, I shouldn't have done, because I was actually okay. It was just a little dip and then I was fine again. So previously I had been using the Charlotte Mason method to educate my children. I'd been using Ambleside Online, but I couldn't just use exactly what the Ambleside Online curriculum gives you, because I had to adjust it to suit us, because it's American, even though the Charlotte Mason method isn't. This website is American, and so lots of recommended books that were based in America, if that makes sense. And I wanted to make it about where we're from, so it was more relatable for my children. So there was still quite a lot of planning to do when I was using that. So yeah, I thought it would be nice and easy, just buy an all-inclusive curriculum. I ended up buying a Waldorf all-inclusive curriculum, and it said that there were daily lessons planned, and I can't remember all the stuff that they said was great about it, but at the time I thought it was brilliant and spent a lot of money on it that I'd spent ages saving up for, which I of course really regret now. But yeah, the curriculum was very disappointing. It was full of mistakes, really full of mistakes, and it just didn't seem like there was enough work for the children to do. So within a few weeks, if not sooner, I'd already started introducing back the books that we'd been using in the Charlotte Mason method before, and continuing like that. So my 9-year-old son, he did the whole of that Waldorf curriculum that I bought, because it didn't take long anyway, and I just wanted to see what the whole year was like. And on top of that, he also followed along the Ambleside Online, so he did quite a lot of work. But yeah, I wasn't happy with it. One of the things they said about that curriculum was that you wouldn't have to buy any more books, and I thought that would be great, that would save me loads of money. So actually it wasn't as expensive as it seemed, because I wouldn't have to buy any more books. But we really missed the books. It just seemed so empty without the books. We like literature, we love literature and poetry, and it just wasn't right for us, and it was a big mistake. So I will never buy an all-inclusive curriculum again, and I will continue to plan all the lessons for all my children. Even though that's quite a lot of work, it's definitely worth it, because at least I know that I'm going to be happy with it at the end of the day. So it just shows you that it doesn't really matter how much research you do. You just don't know if that curriculum is going to be a good fit for your family until after you've bought it, and it's such a risk. So I may still one day, once I get over this trauma, buy some sort of a curriculum for a particular subject, like maths for example, but I will never buy an all-inclusive curriculum ever again. And another very, very disappointing thing with the curriculum I bought was that even though I'd bought it because I wanted all the daily lessons planned out, for most of the grades they hadn't done that. So that wasn't even available. And so I still had to plan all the lessons for the eldest 3. So it was just a complete waste of time. And I just want you mothers, you homeschool mothers, to know that you should have faith in yourself, that we can make our own lesson plans, and not to panic buy like I did. You know, don't suddenly lose faith in yourself and think, oh, I need to buy that because that will be so much easier, because it really might not be. Anyway, I talk about this in a lot more depth over on my blog, so if you want to go over to that and read that, you are welcome. It is lifeofmummy.co.uk. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you again soon and let you know what our plans are for next year. Thanks for watching. Bye.